Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed guests from across Memphis and around the country, our keynote speaker, Dr. Nashley Cephas, and our incredible CodeCrew family. 9 years. 9 years. 9 years, that's a long time. Happy birthday to this great organization that is changing the face of AI and computer science, that is changing the narrative about who can excel in tech, that is changing lives. A wise man once said, long ago, actually not that long ago, that if you want to walk on water, you got to get out of the boat. You got to have faith enough to believe that you can do great things, even in the face of great challenges, if you are actually to do great things. And so I'm happy to report that CodeCrew has been firing on all cylinders. It has been a remarkable year. Now, I will say Chris and Haley told me I only have about 5 minutes, so I can't enumerate everything. But I can share a few highlights. And I won't dwell on the more than 12,000 unique, diverse children we've served, or the fact that our Code School is now a top 3 producer of Black software engineers in the state, or the hundreds of teachers we've trained to teach AI computer science, or our computer science legislation that takes effect this fall that's impacting 1 million kids. I won't dwell on those things. Instead, let me share how proud I am. How proud I certainly was of Kennedy Stewart, Kennedy Jefferson, Alan G., Naomi Leverett, that team right here at this table, who built an app called EcoTrace that uses AI to promote responsible management of the environment, who not only won our AI hackathon, but won the Congressional App Challenge for our congressional district, and who demonstrated that app at the US Capitol, no less, last month, to Congressman Cohen and Senator Blackburn and ABC News all at the same time with the confidence of walking on water. So I'm proud of these young high school students right here. Let me share with you about Jorlisha, who's also here tonight and who you'll see later on. She's a young mother who is now AutoZone's newest systems engineer, and she's been getting out of the boat and bringing her A game. I've been checking up, I heard. Or Molly and Katie, also Code School grads, who decided that they were going to launch their own software company called Phantom Song. And they're already serving clients and earning revenue because they believed they could do it. You know, at CodeCrew, thank you. Let's show them some love, absolutely. We have countless stories, and new stories and chapters are always being written every single day. Dreams and aspirations are being achieved every single day. People are shaping the technology landscape and forging paths in places they were told were not meant for them every single day. 9 years ago, 9 short years ago, Petya, Audrey, and I believed that poverty in childhood should not predict one's income as an adult. We believed that we could impact the hardest to reach student populations through immersive digital experiences that open worlds of possibility. We believed that we could future-proof Memphis and America through tech mentorship and access to high-quality AI computer science education. And we believed that we were not crazy. And no, we were not crazy, because we had countless examples of the transformative power of belief. Belief is what made it possible for a young Ida B. Wells to expose the truths of lynchings in this country, armed with nothing but her pen and her convictions, as she laid the journalistic foundations for what really is today's modern-day data science in this very city, just a few blocks from where we stand tonight. Belief is what made it possible for Dr. King, that Morehouse leader, y'all know that Morehouse leader, for Dr. King and Rosa Parks, and all those who marched and organized alongside them to put an end to the terrorism of living in the South. Belief is what made it possible for Nelson Mandela, who spoke here at the National Civil Rights Museum, to endure 27 years of prison, walk out, become president of South Africa, and crush apartheid under his boot heel. Belief is what made it possible 65 years ago for Miss Bertha Rogers Looney, who is here tonight, and her 7 classmates to desegregate the University of Memphis as the Memphis State 8, because they already had. They had that audacity to believe, to believe that it was good for America for bright minds of all backgrounds to study, learn, and work together. It's on the shoulders of such giants that CodeCrew built that same audacity to believe. Belief is what convinced a 10-year-old boy from Castilla that he could become a software engineer when there wasn't a single one to be found in South Memphis, which is why I always pause to acknowledge my lovely mother, Meka Egwuekwe, who is also here tonight, because she believed in me long before I had sense enough to believe in myself. So as we look on the horizon, CodeCrew's vision expands even further. This year, we embark on launching new initiatives designed to integrate the latest in all that computational thinking and computer science and AI have to offer in learning, ensuring our students are not just participants, but pioneers in the technological landscape that is today and tomorrow. For the first time, our adult code school will host simultaneous cohorts of students, doubling our capacity to generate newly trained software engineers. And we're expanding our engagements to other cities and states, including a kickoff event in Nashville in just a couple of weeks. We're scaling up to impact tens of thousands more kids by equipping teachers with AI and computer science training. So I'm happy to share tonight, some especially great news, that the state of Tennessee Department of Economic Community Development, just this week, has awarded CodeCrew a $1 million digital skills education and workforce grant. And we're going to use that to train up even more software engineers, including support to subsidize internships with employers. So if your company needs talent, come see us. So the future, yes, the future is bright, but only if we continue to believe and invest in it. So as I close, let me say that that's really our charge as leaders and adults. And that's what I'm inviting all of us to do, to believe in young people enough to invest our time, our talent, our treasure, and our testimony in them. And when we do that, they will show us what they can do. From their classrooms to corporate America to the US Capitol, they will show us what they can do. When they hear the words, "I believe in you," they will show us what they can do, what they can achieve, what they can be. So let me express my deepest gratitude to each of you here tonight. To all of our sponsors, to the tireless staff, to every single volunteer, your belief in our mission fuels our daily work. So thank you for being the pillars upon which CodeCrew stands. Now let's get out of the boat and walk. Thank you.